Today, I will tell you the backdoor of a story that has been told for thousands of years. We all believe that religions descended from the sky like a brand new, clean page. However, the history of religions whispers something completely different. In fact, there is no such thing as a new religion. There are only new clothes sewn over the previous ones. Today, we are decoding the 80% common blueprint, the genetic codes of faiths, from Sumerian tablets to today's prayer rugs. Everything started in Mesopotamia and on the banks of the Nile. The source codes of religions are there. The Great Flood in the Holy Books was written exactly in the Sumerian epic of Gilgamesh thousands of years ago. The creation of man from clay and the birth of Eve from Adam's rib evolved from word games in the Sumerian Enki and Ninhursag tablets. Also, circumcision, which we think is a religious requirement, was a symbol of hygiene for ancient Egyptian priests in 2400 BC. When Judaism emerged, it melted all the accumulation of the region in a single God pot. Moses' 10 Commandments is actually a religious summary of the Code of Hammurabi, 1750 BC, of Babylon. The principle of an eye for an eye is the ancient law of Mesopotamia. Dietary laws like the ban on pork were not unique to these religions. In ancient Egypt, pork was the food of the lower class and was unclean for priests. Judaism turned this social taboo into a religious ban. Christianity expanded to the world by blending the strict laws of Judaism with Roman paganism. December 25th, celebrated as the birthday of Jesus, was actually the birthday of the sun god Mithra. The Trinity, Father, Son, Holy Spirit, transformed from the Egyptian Osiris, Isis, Horus triad. The ritual of purification with water, which has existed for thousands of years from the Ganges to the Nile, became the baptism of Christianity. Many rituals of Islam bear traces of Sabianism star worship. In Sabianism, there was a tradition of praying 3 or 5 times a day according to the movements of the sun. Prostration, sajda, and bowing, ruku, were parts of these ancient traditions. Sabians also had 30-day fasts determined by the movements of the moon, crescent. Islam took over the Kaaba, which was sacred in pre-Islamic Arab paganism, and legitimized the system by removing the idols but keeping the rituals like tawaf. Why is the blueprint the same? Because every new religion needs legitimacy. It must adopt existing moral norms like don't steal or don't kill to gain acceptance. Religions do not bring truths. They incorporate them and put a divine seal on them. Each religion declares the previous one as corrupted to justify its own existence. This race for updates is the real cause of the blood spilled throughout history. The real issue is this: the previous faith shirt becomes too tight for changing people and times. Humanity produces a new religion to open clogged veins. We are not talking about different religions. We are reading different chapters of a single story. Is this a divine coincidence or an inevitable construction of the human mind? Let's challenge our minds in the comments.